The thing that stands out when I drive a Bronco is that it feels like a primarily off-road vehicle. So it doesn't have the feel of like a highway vehicle that's comfortable at high speeds and all that stuff and solid. This feels like it just wants to go. It just wants to go in the nearest field. It just has that feel to it. No, it's fine and stable on the road and the highway and all that stuff. But it just feels like, especially this one with the off-road, packages that they added to it. It just has that off-road vehicle feel. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It has a wide track, and you can hear the off-road tires on the road and everything, and it just feels like it's basically designed primarily for the off-road experience. And I mean, it is nice to drive on the highway and everything. I mean, it stays pretty straight, doesn't wander too much. But yeah, that's the thing that struck me the first time I drove the Bronco, the full-size Bronco, not the Bronco Sport. Bronco Sport is more for like a regular SUV, drive on the highway, roads and stuff like that. This one is like, it is, and just can't wait to get on the trails or a field or, climbing up some mountain somewhere. It just has that feel to it, like you're driving a four-wheeler on the road, that kind of thing. It's interesting that they put a 4-cylinder EcoBoost in this vehicle. I mean, it feels fine in normal RPM range that you drive, like this. It feels pretty strong, it feels like it has enough power and to accelerate, merge, and all that stuff. But there is times in which you really accelerate, like you really push the accelerator to the floor. You can really tell where the diminishing returns there are as far as a 4-cylinder in this large, heavier vehicle. But just normal driving, you wouldn't really, it doesn't feel like a weak vehicle. It's only when you really floor it and you go past those RPM ranges that are suitable for this engine and everything, then it feels like it's a little bit lacking. And also the fact that it has a small engine and the fuel economy is not all that great. No, like I don't know, it just doesn't seem. It seems like a vehicle that needs a V6 basically, or higher. So, a 4-cylinder in a large vehicle like this, I've been getting 18 miles per gallon, but yeah, it's just an interesting choice nowadays that they're putting 4-cylinders in pretty much everything, and I can understand why. I mean, you can get a lot of horsepower and torque and everything out of a 4-cylinder now. So, but it just, I don't know, it just doesn't. It feels like this vehicle needs at least a V6, but that's just my perception anyway.